I'm still no more comfortable starting these videos than I was at the very start, so hi. So a couple of weeks ago, where I live went into tier 4 lockdown in the UK, which means that all gyms ended up closing. A few days after that, England as a whole went into a full lockdown once again, which means that gyms won't be open for quite a little while. Just see that catch, that was mental. Anyway, they're saying 6 weeks, so fingers crossed, but they could extend it, so I'm just hoping they don't. Now, when I first started training, we were in a complete lockdown, so I have got some equipment, but fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I'm now too strong for that equipment. Now, we've got 2 dogs and my mum walks them every morning, and the other day she was walking through a field and past a forest and said that there was loads of logs and stuff that I should go down and just try and work out with. Now, at first the idea of just using random logs to work out sounded a bit ridiculous, but I was laying in bed last night and just thinking about it, and I thought this could actually be quite a good idea. I have no idea what to expect, so I've not planned a circuit. I'm just gonna go down, see what equipment we have to use, and then design something kind of on the spot. I've also wrote my brother along, who has got his camera with him, so we should be able to get something interesting, even if it's just me picking up and putting down sticks. But anyway, without further ado, let's head down to this forest to see what we can find. Are we out here? It's a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be.
You brought me out here to film.
You know what, I completely forgot. Okay. Hi. It's so much warmer than I thought it was going to be, so I'm out here with my coat and everything and my hat, and I'm absolutely baking. Mum said that it was like down here, but then she gave me directions and it took her about 20 minutes to explain the directions, so it's probably not going to be just down here, but we'll see.
One eternity later.
So, I mean, it's taken quite a while, but we're finally here. This is the, well, I believe this is the forest that we're on about. Well, at least that my mum was on about. I have no idea because we're just getting over the hill, but we've taken some treacherous routes to get here. So I really hope it is the right one, and I really hope there's at least something for me to pick up. Otherwise, this would have been a complete waste of time. If you've seen this video, then I guess we found something. Oh, watch out! This is what I mean by that treacherous journey. Well, this isn't the most treacherous, but anyway, let's go. So we've just got to the forest, and I mean, when I tell you we've like had a journey here, right? We've walked over all of these fields to get to where we are. We've just got to it, and there's a handy little footpath just here. I really hope this doesn't lead like to the pub that's around the corner of my house, because I mean, I hope it does, but it'll be really annoying if it does. I'm just basically like looking around and just trying to find any type of thing that like could be quite heavy to use. I don't know like how well we're gonna find stuff, but let's just have an explore. We'll see what we can find. Okay, we might need to just like adapt some of this, and some of it's quite dirty, but this is so gonna get memed. Vegan breaks up a tree so that you can squat it. I should have known that was going to happen. Okay, we've got something. All right, we'll come back to this. This will be equipment piece number 1. Let's see what else we got. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, it probably weighs about 5 kilos. Nah, it's probably like 10-15 kilos. So maybe we could do something with this. We'll do high enough reps, and I'm sure it'll be heavy enough. So, right, we'll go stick this with the other one that we found. Way too heavy. Maybe if we use the technique that we found earlier, where you just pick it up and drop it. That actually snaps the one that I was trying to snap it on, so that didn't quite work. Although it has given us a death trap. Man, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Everything's just falling apart in my hands. Alright, this could be good. Hoping this is heavier than it looks. But I like the bend that it's got here. If we can turn that over, then this bend might be quite nice as like a an elevation to start like a deadlift on. Yeah, it's heavier than it looks, which is good. Bit of brute force is all you need. All right, sweet, that's great. What a great find. Let's go put this with the others. Can't remember where I put everything. Just trying to think if we've got enough weights to actually start a workout. So I'm thinking we're going to do lower body. Lower body might be a bit easier to do. The good thing with the logs is that they are nice and heavy. The problem is you can't really grip them very well. So if I was to do something like, it'd be all right doing pushes, because you know you don't have to have as much grip. But in terms of if I was wanting to do some kind of row, for example, getting that grip on it would probably be a little more difficult. So I'm thinking we do lower body. Found one. The one that I dropped on the floor and like snapped in half. Oh, it's just snapped in half again. Yeah, it was far too light and I wanted something just a little bit heavier. So I don't know who that is shouting. But yeah, this should be like the perfect weight for calf raises. Got something for some kind of Romanian deadlifts. I'm going to do some front squats with that and perhaps some lunges as well. But yeah, anyway, yeah, let's get started with the leg workout. Alright, we're all sorted. As I was actually a lot more successful than I thought it was going to be, which is great. So well done, Mum, thank you for that. Good thing as well is, unlike a gym, I don't actually have to put all the weights back. I can just leave them exactly there for when I next come back to it, which I will. I'm always going to do leg day here now. But anyway, just going to head back now because I'm starting to get cold. Alright, so we're just on the way home. My shoes are absolutely wrecked. These I've actually, until today, never seen life outside of a gym. So I feel quite sad to be having to carry these home. I forgot to bring a plastic bag to stick them in so they wouldn't dirty my bag, so I'm going to have to carry them. But my hands are freezing cold, so I think I'm just going to outro this here. As a review, I don't think I'll come out and do another workout in the woods. It was a nice idea. Maybe in the summer it'd be a lot better, but yeah, I just don't think the long ass walk there and back is going to be worth it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like I always say, if you think you're going to find value in the stuff that I bring in future, subscribe, drop me a comment, give me some feedback, that kind of thing. Otherwise, see you in the next video.